At one point in Chattanooga's history, there was a real conversation about constructing a roller coaster down the side of Lookout Mountain. Let's learn about that in this edition of Random Things You Can Learn About at the Library. Of course, in 1863, Lookout Mountain was the site of the Battle Above the Clouds, in which an uphill charge by Union brigades under General Joseph Hooker routed Confederate forces positioned along the summit. After the war, the setting and historical background made the site a natural tourist destination. At some point in the 1890s, the mountain attracted the visionary attention of entrepreneur Byron B. Floyd. In his view, at least, it was an ideal setting for the mammoth roller coaster pictured in this lithograph. Floyd's Rompo Frolique consisted of a pair of roller coasters, their tracks beginning and ending at the circular building shown in the bottom left of this picture. Customers seated in painted coaches can be ascending and descending on a network of tracks 9.5 miles in length, occasionally passing through tunnels hewn through the mountain. The whole was to be powered by the small brick plant just below the summit, its one stack belching just enough smoke to enliven but never spoil the view. The hotel and inn, though, at the top of Lookout Mountain turned out to be a financial drain, and investors were hesitant to undertake another costly endeavor. A fanciful, brief moment in time by the early 1900s, plans were abandoned and Floyd moved on to his next adventure. I mean, pretty cool. We got an alpine coaster down the side of Raccoon Mountain.
Right.
Which that was short-lived. But yeah, and our thanks to the third floor of the downtown Chattanooga Library, because, man, the history and all the stuff that they have there is just absolutely fascinating. Allison's going to help me out today. Guess what time it is?
Salute time!
Oh my goodness. Happy birthday to Luke King from Crandall, Georgia, turning 11 years old today. Go Braves. Happy birthday, bud.
And happy 14th birthday to Tiana Simmons from Lafayette. She's a 7th grader at Salad Ridge Middle and loves being in the band. We love and hope you have a great birthday from Mom and her brother, Jonathan.
There you go. Hey, Cecilia. Hey, I know Cecilia. That is our executive producer, Christos's lovely bride. She's celebrating a birthday today. She is a loving mother, sister, and wife who loves finding great deals on Facebook Marketplace.
Who doesn't?
Happy birthday to you.
And happy birthday to Kayla Housley from Athens. She's turning 27 today. She works at Simmons Bank in Athens and is a wonderful daughter, wife, and mother to her son Brooks, in the photo with her as well. We love you so much. Happy birthday from Mom, Dad, Cody, Brooks, Trevor, Kristen, and Tatum. And congratulations, Kayla, man. You're our Bojangles winner. We'll mail a gift card for breakfast on us.
Truly hope you have a wonderful day. And hey, if you want to celebrate someone's special day, make sure you send in your salute at least 1 week in advance. It's salutes at local3news.com. As always, please include your phone number and your address.
And another birthday celebration, the fact that we just have beautiful weather that you get to enjoy for the day today for all those birthdays. Cold now, dress in some layers. We have a warm afternoon ahead. Remember, we'll have another look at your day planner for the day today coming up after the break. Good morning. Very cold to start with. It's going to be feeling like wintertime outside this morning, but more like springtime for the afternoon. So bundle up right now, put those layers on, shed them for the afternoon. 61 degrees for your high temperature, mild and sunny skies throughout the day today. Tomorrow, 54 for the high, showers beginning across the area, especially if you're west of I-75 and I-59, those chances at 60%. And then warmer again on Thursday, 65, a few daytime showers, but significant nighttime rain moving across the area, continuing through Friday morning.
This is Local 3 News Today.
Oh, we're just a couple of months away from the Riverbend Festival, and guests can expect some changes. We'll talk about that, and Local 3's Caroline Corrigan will have more on how you can help seniors who are struggling during the pandemic. A good Tuesday morning, everybody. My name is John Martin. Thank you so much for joining us on Channel 3. Well, one was Channel 3, now it's Local 3 News. And I'm not Lori Mitchell. It's a whole thing, man. Lori is fine. She's okay. She just has some time to kill. So thanks for the emails and the texts and all that kind of stuff. But she's doing well. Just taking some scheduled time off. What a day to get outside, Allison. I just saw Outdoor Chattanooga has an adult archery program. Maybe a wonderful way to spend part of your day today.
Absolutely. I mean, we're going to have fantastic weather. Just give it a few hours. Yes, it is very cold right now. We're still going to be cold through about 9 a.m. and then really starting a quick warm up after that. Much of the region in the 20s to start the day. So not quite as bad off to the west, but notice 28 degrees in Chattanooga and pretty much anywhere to the east of that, it's even colder. So Cleveland, Murphy, both coming in at 21. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about the wind, but anytime you're in the low 20s, yes, layer up and make sure the kids are layered up as well. First bell, 29 degrees. But again, that's really going to be for Chattanooga. If you're outside the city for our eastern communities, if it's 21 right now, it's still going to be that way then. So for the bus stop, you certainly want to have the kids with that full winter gear on. After school, though, great for those practices outside, doing any kind of outdoor activities, those outdoor recesses for the afternoon hours, 60 degrees for after school. So really a pleasant day ahead. As we're looking at our chances of rain for the next 7 days, sunny skies today, so of course no rain today, picking up for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So kind of peaking though for Thursday night across the area, that rain wrapping up for Friday morning. Dry again on Saturday, then we have a second system at play then for Sunday that we're going to be dealing with. But overall, kind of the biggest impact will be Wednesday through Friday with the rain across our area. And of course, today is the first day of a new month, February 1st. So here's a look at our normal February stats. Typically in Chattanooga, we're starting the month at 53 degrees for our high temperature. By the end of the month, 59. The average low on February 1st is 33. So we're starting off colder than that, but our high today will be warmer than the normal. By the end of the month, 39 degrees is our average low temperature. We pick up 5 inches of rainfall this month. And here's probably the really key one that people love. Gain 54 minutes of daylight. So almost an hour of daylight will be gained during this month from now over the next 28 days. John?
All right, looking forward to 54 minutes. That's good stuff right there, Allison. Thank you very much. Your headlines in this 6:30 half hour. A Chattanooga organization is working to make sure senior citizens are taken care of during the pandemic. Caroline Corrigan joins us with more. Caroline?
Well, good morning. The Net Resource Foundation began providing supply bags for seniors in need back in 2020 when the pandemic hit. It had a positive impact on older community members who were worried about getting out amid the pandemic. Organizers with the Net Resource Foundation say they have been delivering these supply bags every single week since, which costs about more than $1,000 a month to do. Now they are hoping community members consider making a donation so they can continue these efforts.
A lot of times we forget that our seniors have done the work. They've laid the foundation, and a lot of times they get overlooked. And so we want to make sure that we have a focus on seniors as well, that they have the supplies, the basic supplies that they need.
Now, many of the items are used on a daily basis, items like paper towels, trash bags, and laundry detergent. If you are interested in making a donation, we do have more information posted inside our Local 3 News app. John?
All right, thanks for bringing that to our attention, Caroline Corrigan. Well, the city of Chattanooga expects to invest more than $30 million into the city, and leaders, well, they want your input as part of the One Chattanooga Relief and Recovery Plan. Friday is the last day to submit your proposal for how federal funds should be invested. You can submit your ideas at recovery.chattanooga.gov. Much more to talk about coming up here, including the fact that if you are invested in wanting to know more about how the McDonald farm is going to be taken over, well, they're going to take care of that for you. In fact, Mayor Coppinger and the District Commissioner 1, Randy Fairbanks, will host an information session about the McDonald farm this week. So it's going to be on Thursday from 6 to 7:30 in the Sale Creek Middle High School gym. The topic will be the future of the McDonald farm and plans for the site. We're telling you this because, yes, the public is invited. And of course, we're just a few months away from the Riverbend Festival, and well, changes are coming there too. The festival is now a 3-day event and down to 3 stages from 5. And well, you can't bring lawn chairs anymore with you.
Space was the main reason we did it, because we've shrunk the whole footprint of the festival, and chairs take up a lot of space. We want people to be lively and dancing and have a good time up close to the stage, not just sitting there shaking their heads back and forth.
All right, all that being said, if you have a general admission pass, you can still bring a blanket if you would like to sit. Riverbend has also created a playlist on Spotify with music from every artist that will be at the festival. Hall says if you've been a longtime festival goer to come out this year and just experience something new. Also want to mention this, J-Fest wristbands go on sale today for just $20. J-Fest taking place on May the 21st back at this location on Amnicola Highway. But again, those $20 wristbands are limited supply. Once they sell out of those, the prices will go up. So make plans to go May 21st on Amnicola. 6:35 is your time. Coming up on Local 3 News today, we'll tell you where you can pick up your free N95 masks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. But as we go to break, oh, can't forget this. Jackie, hi Jackie from Benton is our Show Us Your Mug winner. Her favorite mug says, Happy Camper. Congratulations, Jackie. You've won a Local 3 mug and an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. Now, if you're sitting at home and you want to get involved, yeah, go ahead. Send us a picture of you and your favorite mug to Show Us Your Mug at local3news.com. Remember to include your phone number and your address. The Biden administration is working to distribute 400 million N95 masks. These masks will be available at several local pharmacies and community health centers. The U.S., of course, continues to grapple with a surge in COVID cases due to the Omicron variant.
We're moving toward a time when COVID-19 won't disrupt our daily lives, where COVID-19 won't be a crisis, but something to protect against and a threat.
Well, just for reference here, Walgreens has a list of store locations distributing these masks. There are locations in Georgia and Tennessee. You can find that list online by typing in walgreens.com/N95 store list. The Moderna vaccine has received full approval after further review. The manufacturer says that U.S. health regulators approved it after new data showed its effectiveness and safety. Full approval means the FDA has completed the same review for the vaccine as other long-established vaccines. The Pfizer vaccine, of course, received full approval last summer. And Tennessee Governor Bill Lee presented his annual State of the State address last night. He said he believes Tennessee is America at its best. Lee is proposing a $52.6 billion budget that will address education, improving transportation infrastructure, and more. He says it has been a difficult year, but the state wouldn't be where it is without the people in it.
Tennesseans, you have kept this state open and moving forward. You all, Tennesseans, are what makes Tennessee exceptional. Thank you.
Now, Lee's address shared a new funding plan for K through 12 education. He says the new approach will treat students as individuals and meet their needs. 6:41 is your time. Still ahead on Local 3 News today. Criminal charges probably aren't a great addition to a dating profile. After the break, we'll tell you about a convicted burglar. Well, apparently is stealing hearts.
Local 3 traffic presented by CHI Memorial. CHI Memorial Metabolic and Bariatric Care is committed to providing you with the best opportunity for weight loss success.
Oh, we're having a ball here at Local 3 News this morning. It's a 6:45. I want to talk about this traffic incident first. This happened hours ago, okay? So 24 westbound at the 27 junction, there was a single vehicle accident, which is pretty much, well, you see right here, stopped traffic completely on 24 westbound. Did have the shoulder open right now, but as you're getting that more of a volume in the morning, emerging from 27, this backup extends almost all the way. You can see towards the ridge cut at this point in time. So if you're headed towards Sewanee this morning, if you're headed towards Nashville, South Pittsburgh, maybe if you can hop up and around, might be a good idea for you. Maybe take the base of Lookout Mountain over there by Reflection Riding and hop on the interstate over there. All right, so let's talk about this, Allison. We're talking about a beautiful day on tap. So earlier we talked about archery.
Yes.
We also want to talk about on February the 19th, you remember that really cool Harrison kayak
I do.
tour? Yeah, Outdoor Chattanooga offering both of those for, you could go tour the Harrison, Lost Town Harrison. Yeah, this is good. This is good.
If you don't know what we're talking about, look up John's old story. Really cool.
Yeah, it is very, very cool. So a lot of good things to get out and explore with Outdoor Chattanooga as we enjoy some warm weather.
Yeah, so for the day today, what we're looking at for our seat warmer forecast is during the morning time hours, definitely a 3 out of 3. So crank the seat warmer up, grab that winter coat before you head out the door. Really frigid air in place, 28 degrees in Chattanooga, but we have a lot of spots outside the Chattanooga to the east that are in the low 20s to start the day. But here's the good news. Rapid warm up for your Tuesday, this February 1st, feeling more like springtime for the afternoon. 61 degrees, sunny skies, mild temperatures, just really nice. So whether you're doing some archery on your own or if you're just going to take advantage of this afternoon, certainly it's going to be a great one to be outside. We just have to get through the cold this morning. Also happening this morning, take a look for right now in the morning sky. If you want to see Venus and Mars next to each other, they have already risen about an hour ago, so you still have a nice view of them in the sky in the east to the southeast sky. So you're getting to see them over the next probably 30 minutes or so, and then we start to get into twilight time and it's a little harder to spy those planets. But if you want to step out and check the planets out, you certainly can do that. Clear skies across the area, so no viewing issues. Some clouds to our north in Kentucky, some clouds down to our south in Mississippi, and then pulling back even further, cold front to our northwest. This is the system that's going to come into play, bringing those rain shower chances for our area Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But you simply get to enjoy the day today. Wind coming up from the south at about 5 to 12 miles per hour. Fueling that warm up for this afternoon. Overnight tonight, clouds are going to be on the increase, starting off with some high thin clouds first, and then becoming more dense as we go through the day on Wednesday. Mostly cloudy skies, a stray shower possible during the morning time, but primarily Wednesday late afternoon into the evening. Areas to the west of I-75 in Tennessee and I-59 in Georgia and Alabama will have chances for some showers starting up at that point in time. I have the chances tomorrow at 60%. The really active day, though, is going to be Thursday, particularly Thursday night. So a few light showers during the daytime on Thursday, but that widespread heavier rain coming across the area Thursday evening through the overnight hours. Now you will notice the pink to our west, the blue even further to the west. Winter weather for areas to the west of us, but for here locally, really this is just going to be a liquid rainfall event. We will have a chance on the backside of the system early on Friday morning. This is 6:45 a.m., 5:45 a.m. Central Time for a little bit of wintry mix up along the Cumberland Plateau. But for the majority of the region, it's really just going to be a rainfall event. By the time we get to about 1 p.m. on Friday, that moisture kicked out of here, that colder air really filtering in at that point. So yes, there could still be a couple of stray showers, a little bit of wintry mix, but there's just not going to be quite as much moisture at that point. I mean, that's good news in the sense that we don't have to worry about all the icing that areas to the northwest of us will. We just have to kind of be concerned about total rainfall. About 1.5 to 2.5 inches will be possible, but we could certainly see, especially for our western communities, 3 inches up to 3.5 inches. So localized flooding may become a threat for Thursday night into Friday morning, especially for areas that are off to the west. Today, no worries at all. Yes, it is cold this morning, 28 degrees at 7 a.m., but hitting 48 at 11 a.m. and then 60 degrees at 3 o'clock. Fantastic day, feeling like spring again. 61 for that high in Chattanooga. Here are highs across the area. Fort Payne, Dalton, Cleveland, Athens, all at 60 degrees, 56 in Murphy and 59 in Dayton today. Tonight, those lows a combination of 30s and low 40s across the area. And then tomorrow, high temperatures in the 50s as those scattered showers start up primarily for our western communities. And again, those higher rain chances for Thursday, particularly Thursday evening through the overnight hours, wrapping up for Friday morning. And then it's going to be cooler air into place Friday through the weekend with highs only in the 40s.
All right, so get out there and enjoy today, and teachers are going to love it because it's outdoor recess with warm weather. So good stuff. Allison, thank you very much. Now, criminal charges probably aren't a great addition to a dating profile, but one man's mugshot might be. CNN's Jeannie Mose says it's earned him quite a few admirers.
Those eyes, that jaw, those lips. He's a convicted burglar who's now wanted for stealing hearts. When British police in West Yorkshire released this mugshot and appealed for the public's help, little did they realize how much his looks would appeal. If I find him, can I keep him? Gonna leave my door unlocked. 37-year-old Jonathan Cahill is so wanted, women are offering do-it-yourself discipline. I'll take him in. He'll be severely punished. People are acting like they think they're in Billie Eilish's song Bad Guy.
So you're a tough guy, like you're really rough guy.
Cahill served time for burglary, then was released and is now wanted for breaking the terms of his release. He's been called everything from the hot burglar to the fit felon. Remind you of anyone? The U.S. had its own Studley mugshot man back in 2014. There's nothing meek about Jeremy Meeks. Meeks went to prison for weapons possession, but his viral fame earned him modeling jobs. When he got out, he walked the runway.
Just because I want to.
For Tommy Hilfiger, and is still appearing in low-budget movies.
And I'm gonna come get you.
But in an online survey by TMZ, who'd you rather, Britain's Jonathan, outcharm Jeremy? One fan offered to tie him to the bed till police arrive. Maybe try restraining yourself. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
Up next, we're going to share what you need to know before heading out the door. Plus, this morning on the Today Show, they're going to continue their Super Bowl commercial kickoff with another sneak peek at some of the biggest ads for this year's big game. A man accused of a shooting and stabbing appeared in court in Hamilton County yesterday. 2 victims testified about Dedrick Payne Lindsay. He's accused of shooting a man in 2013 who had a child with the same woman Lindsay dated. Another victim testified against Lindsay for an incident from 2020. The victim says Lindsay stabbed him 73 times and molested him while in jail. The next court date is set for April the 13th. The East Ridge Police Department is asking for your help identifying the suspect you see right there on your screen. Officials say this man entered a storage building in East Ridge and stole several items Sunday. Now, these are pictures from the security cameras. They ask if you have any information about this that you call them. The number there on your screen, 867-3720. So those pictures might be a little tough to figure out. These pictures, okay. The Catoosa County Sheriff's Office believes they have a good chance of catching the suspects on your screen because they took selfies with the phone they stole. The suspects stole the truck you see right there too over the weekend along with the victim's phone. They used the stolen phone to take selfies and videos that were uploaded to the victim's Google Drive. So if you have any information, you're asked to call the number there on your screen. 6:55 is your time. Don't go anywhere. Allison Pryor is coming back to give us one more glimpse at the forecast, and we'll check on that incident on 24 westbound that's causing that big backup. More after this. All right, an update on the incident 24 westbound of the 27 junction. And when I say update, I mean, well, the same thing is going on there. Huge backup. This happened hours ago. A single car accident, 24 westbound, the 27 junction. This backup you can see all the way up to the ridge cut via the view@missionridge.com camera. You can also see in the background there, those lights, that's coming from 27. So if you're making your way through the city of Chattanooga, either down the ridge or through downtown, you're going to be backed up for quite some time. We're going to stay with you live throughout the morning, let you know how long this is going to impact your morning commute. Let's turn our attention to the Oh, you got my favorite thing.
I know.
Thanks.
I'm just going to have to be showing this all the time
this
now.
This is good.
Okay, so dog walking forecast for the day today, or your school day forecast, your work day one, whatever you want it to be. Grab the winter coat this morning, 8 a.m., 29 degrees. If you're to the east of Chattanooga, probably more likely in the low to mid 20s. The good news is plentiful sunshine throughout the day today, 53 degrees at noon and then 60 degrees at 3 o'clock. If you're heading out early this morning, you might want to step outside a couple minutes early because there will be the potential for a light frost on your windshield. Give yourself some time to get rid of that before you head out. All right, here are those highs then. So get through the cold this morning. Really nice and fantastic for the afternoon. 61 degrees in Chattanooga, 55 in Altamont, 60 in Dalton, 56 in Murphy and Blue Ridge as well. And then overnight tonight, clouds will be increasing, especially starting off with some high thin clouds. Cooler temperatures, but not as cold, in the 30s to the low 40s.